The mainland is home to one of the ever more infamous railways known as the Roseworth, with engines big and small, unique in all, working hard to serve the people and businesses who depend on us. There are stations to bring passengers to where they need to be. There are also harbours, fishing villages and coastal points, bringing fish and containers for business and stores with a lot of items. There is a quarry delivering slate and stones to building supplies for construction workers and ships. There are also forests delivering logs from the earth. But the one thing that stands out from all the other trains out on the main line is us steam engines and diesel engines working together.
The GWR way. One night, my friends and I were getting ready to settle down for the night. After a busy day, we were excited to hear a story from one of us.
So, whose turn is it to tell a story?
I don't know.
I'll tell a story about the good old days of the LNER. Absolutely not.
As much as I like hearing about the good old days of the LNER, I think it's time for someone else to tell a story.
I have one.
Let's hear it.
Well, before I came to the Roseworth Railway, I worked on the Falmouth branch line painted in BR black and wore the number 2840. Back then, I had the exact definition of ego syndrome. Come on, you trucks. Is that all you got?
We got all we got. Well, we'll show you what we got, you silly little engine.
Oh no. Hey, Lydia.
Crovan, slow down. Oliver Duck are at the station ahead of you.
What? Oh my. Clear the tracks.
Is that who I think it is?
It is.
Sorry, guys.
Crovan?
John Shanting Express parcel rivets.
Very well, and then slow goods should be ready by the time Crovan gets here, around 3 o'clock, I expect.
Is that him coming around the bend at an alarming speed?
What?
Stop, stop, stop! Hey, King George tried to beat Mallard's anyways,
Trying to beat Scotsman's record again?
but I beat it.
So, but you made Rusty Rivet Grumpy Rivet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good gracious. Crovan, a word if you please. Now.
And a good morning to you, Rivets.
Don't good morning me, Crovan. What would manager say if he saw you thundering around at that speed?
Well, you see,
There was no excuse for your actions, and you damn well know it.
Oh, give it a rest, Rivets. You can't blame him for trying to put the Great Western back into fame. Putting passengers and people at risk? I don't think so.
You can't keep defending him, Lydia.
He's right. I know, he needs to learn. But hear me out. He needs to...
Crovan, please stop racing about before you land yourself with more trouble.
can't promise anything. Now in the afternoon, our schedule changes. The engines who pulled coaches will be pulling goods, and I will be pulling the passenger coaches. It's unfair. Slow down this and be careful that. I need to go slow and race to bring my home back into power.
I wouldn't do that. Agreed. I should have listened to those coaches. 6 minutes later, I ended up racing through a station and suddenly took a sharp turn too fast and ended up hitting a small house. Luckily, no one was at home, but the yard manager was furious. He said I couldn't be trusted on his railway, so sent me to Swindon Works to be sent for scrap. Total lot.
It was. The diesel would mock me, but 2 weeks after being sent to Sweden, a man by the name of Ian Carmichael purchased me. He had heard of my accident and said,
"Have you learned from your accident?"
"I have, sir. Please, sir, I want to be really useful."
That's a good engine. It appears that my engines on my railway have needed a little more help. You'll be sent to the works there and will be repaired.
And by his words, he was right. And now I am the engine you see today.
So what happened to your friends on the Flowermouth branch line?
Most of them were preserved and still run to this day.
Great story, Crovan. My friends, what's that? Hey, Brandon, I need to speak with you. Hey, Shane, what can I do for you? Actually, it's what you could do for the Rollsworth Railway engines. You know that black tank engine you brought about 2 weeks ago? The Fly Scotsman was wondering why they need to keep an eye on him. What record does he have? Well, from what I heard, the record he holds is... Hey, Brandon, damn Deltic forgot the 3 coaches bound for Edinburgh. I need you to take them, now. Oh, right away, sir. Sorry, Shane, got to go. Maybe I'll tell you soon. Oh, for crying out loud. Scotsman's not gonna like the answer I give him.